Come check out our view. Did you show the camp?
I haven't yet.
Look
Should
back
I?
at it. It's really cute. Boom, private lot. Yes. This has been way better than I thought it was going to be even. But I think the real magic is right at these.
Let's check it out. Yeah, go
You want me
for
just
it.
to dive off?
No, just step off. Easy peasy, right?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I did.
I think my favorite thing about the beach is that every single day is completely different. You wake up in the morning and the landscape is changed. And I think it's really, really cool.
That's one of the things I find interesting about this is because this obviously moves around. There's times where it's further over that way, but it is cut through right here. It's actually taken some of the beach there in front of those beach houses. You can see the docks have been kind of shortened because of how these move around here. So down here in Gulf County, you can actually drive on the beach. You can see you got some guys over there, they're out here fishing. It does require a permit though, that you have to purchase through the Gulf County. That's something that we've talked about doing. We just haven't ever done it yet.
No, and some of our neighbors have, every single day they've brought their side-by-side down here.
Yep.
And they're picking up trash or whatever they're picking up.
A lot of them are
I
just
think that's
coming
really
down.
great.
They live here
Yeah.
and they're doing the beach thing. So
Yeah.
there's some access points. People will bring their side-by-sides down here and they walk around, and some people come down here fishing,
Yeah.
taking photos.
This is so pretty right here, the way the...
Yep, this is pretty cool. Just cool, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's really hustling, isn't it?
Typically when you see the inland water meeting the ocean or the Gulf, in our case, it's in a bay.
Yeah.
It's like in a large mouth bay, and you don't typically see the water emptying directly into the Gulf like that.
Is that deep right there?
Why don't you get in there and find out for us?
All right. Ooh, it is deep.
It looks like it's flowing pretty swiftly.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna have to jump.
Huh. I think I can do it.
You can handle it.
I don't know if I can jump that.
Well, I got the camera going. So
I bet you do.
Nothing to it.
That was easy.
I got my little deck boots on so my feet don't get wet.
Nailed it.
Made it.
I will say, if you are a bird watcher, you have to put this place on your list. I think Florida has the most spectacular birds. And you never know what you're going to find. If you look out in the water, you see all the birds out there. I'm just hanging.
This morning, whenever I got up and was drinking my coffee, this whole area where the creek comes out was just filled with birds. There's our campsite over there.
It's hard to tell how deep it is right here. It's kind of deep.
We saw a younger kid walk across here yesterday. I think he was only up to his knees. So there's where the inland water comes out to the beach. I'm assuming that it used to, at one point, it would flow through here, and over time, hurricane storms, these little sloughs, they move. You can see how it's cut right through their backyard there to access the beach. And the water's obviously darker from the tannins, you know, the leaves, the grasses, the trees, organics coming from there's a preserve on the other side of the road there. It takes up a big area, a big nature preserve there.
So we're gonna make this a walk and chat. So we're just gonna kind of chat and walk along the beach. Let us know. But we're gonna just do this and see.
This is just kind of off the cuff.
Yeah.
We have been here at camp for a couple of days now, but our intentions here was not to film and video the entire camp.
No.
But we did want to make a video here because that's what we do when we travel.
And we really owe you guys a patio chat. We're going to be much better in 2024. Speaking of that, so as you know, I help run a marketing agency, and we close every year between Christmas and New Year's. It's the only time of the year that we are completely shut down. This year we took off 2 weeks. So I get to unhook my brain for 2 full weeks because, as you know, I work all the way through our big haul and other things. So even though we're on vacation, we're still working. So this is a vacation.
It is.
And I am completely unhooked, and it is glorious.
She gets to put her computer away.
I haven't looked at it. I don't even open the email. I haven't looked at an email at all. It's been lovely. So
I really like it too because you guys have always done this at the holidays. So Abby and I usually try to plan for those 2 weeks
Yes.
to travel or camp or do something fun, not
Yes.
just sit at home.
No.
So this year we wanted to come camp on the beach,
Yes.
and that's what we're doing.
This has been wonderful too. I mean, it feels like we've already been gone for a month, if that makes any sense. It's just been so like exactly what I needed.
Yep. We've been gone for a week now.
Yes.
We started over at Blackwater River for a couple of nights.
Which I love that place.
We did Christmas with both of our families for those 2 nights. Then we went to Rocky Bayou, stayed there, and then we went over to Port St. Joe, and now we're at our final camp spot of 2023 on the beach here.
And we really didn't want to do a ton of exploring. We honestly just kind of wanted to hang out at the camp, enjoy the beach, and do some cooking, and that's exactly what we have been doing and are going to do. So
it's been great.
It has been.
No big plans, you know, that we love going to the breweries, we love going to good restaurants, and that's something that we really love about Port St. Joe is that they have several really great restaurants here. You have Indian Pass Raw Bar, Uptown Raw Bar, Joe Mama's Wood-Fired Kitchen, the Cuatros Locos Mexican.
That burrito, if I could have just held it into my arms and just, burrito. I love burritos. That burrito is so good. It's her the best
favorite
place.
It's her favorite thing in the whole world, I swear. Even more than me.
I might like burritos more than you. I'm not sure. No, I don't know. Maybe.
The folks there at Cuatros Locos make delicious food.
They do.
Everything
so
is good.
there.
I had the tropical ceviche, which has got shrimp, fish in it,
so
mango.
Happy. He didn't even speak to me for like 20 minutes.
I ate the whole plate. It was so good.
But I wasn't speaking to you because I was eating my burrito. It was pure joy.
The sauce they use, I mean, the care that they put into it.
When you come to these beach towns, there's usually a lot of touristy seafood. Mm-hmm. That's how I think
there is some of that here, but very little of it.
And
actually, you got to get a little further up towards Mexico Beach and Panama City Beach.
Yeah, but it's like all the gourmet chefs went, you know what, I'm going to move to this place where there's not that many people, because this is the Forgotten Coast, is what it's called, and it's enjoyable because of that.
It needs to stay.
It does.
It needs to stay the Forgotten Coast.
It does.
And Port St. Joe, I think, has done a good job as a city and a county here of trying not to let this place become overdeveloped, like just up the road, Panama City Beach.
Yes.
That's become a major tourist attraction. So there's lots of high-rises, condos, hotels, fast foods. You don't see that here.
It's mostly residential houses and vacation rental by owner. If you don't have a camper, there's several places to camp along from Carabel all the way to Mexico Beach. Tons of places to camp.
There's RV parks.
We wanted to try the water site there, and we really liked it. I mean, it's not like this because we're by ourselves. You know that we are kind of getting to where we like fewer and fewer people around us when we can.
Well, we're getting into our 5th year, either 4th or 5th year. I don't know.
I don't know.
We started in 2019, but our camping wants and wishes and what we really enjoy continues to evolve.
Yes, it does.
And Abby's on board too. She really likes the state park campgrounds.
It was goosenecks. It was the goosenecks camp.
Yeah.
It ruined me.
And that's
after that, I was like, okay, this is what I want. I want to be able to sit out and look up at millions of stars in the complete and utter silence.
You really enjoyed that, and I'm glad that you did, because that opened the doors for us continuing to evolve and try more dry camping situations like that, different places. And we want to get more of that in as we continue our traveling and our big hauls. We want to find more places that are dispersed camping.
Yes.
Dispersed camping and developed campsites, the Forestry Service campgrounds, state parks, dry camping situations.
I mean, I kind of hoity-toity, so I was nervous. I was really nervous, and I was wrong.
You really liked it. I mean,
I was so wrong.
We really had a great time doing that, and we want to continue that. And we have some plans to do that. We're going to be doing another spring haul. We are finally going to get back out to the Southwest and go to some new places that we've never been before.
And a lot of dry camping this time.
Yep, there's going to be a lot of dry camping.
Yeah.
And the way that we're going to try to do it is we'll have some dry camping, for a few days or whatever, and then we'll have a place that has hookups or maybe even a dump station that we can use to empty the tanks, and then go to another dry camp, do that for a few days. That's what we're going to try this time, is is more dry camping.
And I think we're only going to revisit a few places that we've been before, but we have to go back.
Yeah.
But every other place is going to be new, and
Yeah.
and I like that. So
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of the name of the game here, and the goal is to continue being able to see places that we haven't been before.
Yes.
And the Southwest, the western part of the country is vast, and there's so many good places to go and visit, and we'll never get them all in.
No.
But hopefully every year we'll get a few new places in that we're gonna get to explore and see and enjoy. We'll probably find new places that we absolutely love.
100%.
But I think Utah is probably our favorite state so far for camping and visiting. You know, we really love it. So we're looking forward to getting back out there and seeing more of Utah and seeing some of the places that we've already been because we love it so much.
Agreed.
The side-by-sides out there on the trails are calling.
I mean, the other thing too is my parents are getting ready to get their new rig. They're wanting to meet us in a specific place, and we want to do that. So we're definitely getting that in. So I've said too much.
You got a puppy coming to see you.
Oh. No, you're fine. Good morning. Hi, baby.
So everybody's out here enjoying the beach.
As they should.
Their walks.
And dogs are allowed on the beach here, which I think is really awesome. So there has been nothing but friendly faces everywhere on this beach.
Yep.
I like it.
And you're allowed to have campfires out here too.
Yes, you sure are.
They just ask that you clean up your mess when you're done with your campfire.
Be responsible. Don't leave it blazing when you leave.
This is a beautiful place. We absolutely love it here.
Yes, we do.
Like what we were saying earlier, there's a lot of great restaurants. So our goal here is to relax, and like lunchtime, we like to go to one of our spots and have a lunch somewhere, and then we come back and we're hanging at the camp the rest of the day. We got the grill going, cooking some barbecue. We have several meals planned. Been trying some new recipes, you know, things like that, and just disconnect, relax, try to forget about work for a week or two, and enjoy our time while we're out here on the beach.
That is correct.
What do you think? Is that
honestly? Can I say something really quick about 2023?
Yep, you sure can.
This was a really good year for us, but it was exhausting. We were both really, really, really busy, and like the more we work, we're trying to save money so we can build our house. That is coming next year. It has to. At this point, we're like, we'll live in like a little. We'll live in the camper on the property if we have. So we have been just saving and doing all these things to try to make our dreams come true, basically. And we've been hustling, and we're hoping that we can focus a little bit more on this channel next year and add some new things in, because we appreciate you guys watching us, and we want to, you know, keep sharing our lives and our adventures with you guys and our cooking. So, well, his cooking. I might try to cook some. I'm going to cook today.
Abby wants to do some camp cooking learning.
I'm going to do a cast iron meal today. It will be my first one. That will be all me. I'm going to do the charcoal and everything.
That is awesome. I can't wait.
It'll be delicious or a disaster, but either way, it'll be fun, and it'll be on video. So
that's what I'm saying. Either way, it's going to be fun. But honestly, I don't think that you're going to mess it up.
No,
the only way you would possibly mess that up is if you burn it.
Right.
And I don't see you burn it, because then you have to like really put a ton of charcoal on it and let it cook a long time with high heat, and that's just not going to happen.
I think the biggest key to me is keeping my focus. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm at the beach. Oh, I'm playing my game. Oh, I'm doing my art, and I like 30 minutes has gone by and I haven't checked it.
And Abby knows that I am not that way. I'm always focus-minded on the task at hand of what I'm working on. I don't know. Did we recap everything we wanted to talk about there?
Not even nearly, but that seems pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure there's things that we wanted to discuss, but we didn't. But we definitely want to try to make some headway on our property and getting something established there. And one of the possibilities is that we might start with a big pole barn to have a place to put our Kodiak and at least start there.
And our tractor, and hopefully our side-by-side.
Well, that's going to start the development if we go that route. We have a pole barn, we have a place for our camper. We'll have utilities established there, you know, so that it can be there full time. We can stay there full time if we want, and then start developing the property, you know, clearing some of the trails and things while we work on the ultimate goal of getting the house built.
You know, I know that a lot of things have happened behind the scenes that you guys haven't really seen. I mean, obviously, you realize we had the pandemic. That changed everything. And then the wood was the most expensive on the planet, and then nobody is working. And then, I mean, it's just been like this, and we're like, okay, well, we're just gonna wait, and
we're gonna wait it out.
And then we'll wait, and then we'll wait. And honestly, it's the most expensive time to do anything, and we're like, screw it.
It's not getting any cheaper though.
We're just gonna do it. There's no perfect right time. So
I think now might be a good time to have some construction done. It seems like there's a lot of people available to do construction. So now it's a matter of getting with some people.
Gun shy about
the interest rates are higher, but you know what? We're tired of waiting around.
We are.
And I honestly, Abby can say this too, I am ready to get away from where we live. I have lived there my whole life, and I am tired of it.
I think that I'm gonna blame Goosenecks again. Goosenecks State Park Camp ended up ruining both of us, because I think that we sat there. I mean, every single day we live in a place it's really busy, and the traffic never stops, and the sirens never stop.
Hey, you guys know the sirens.
You know, and I mean, it's becoming really intrusive.
It has.
On our everyday life, and we just want to get someplace where we don't want a lot. We don't even need a lot. We just want it to be peaceful. And right now, regardless of what we do inside our home, it's just not peaceful. And so we gotta do it.
We really think that piece of property that we bought is going to give us that peacefulness that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Because of where it's situated at, you're not going to hear a bunch of noise. It's way far away from the roads.
Yeah.
And there's lots of woods there. We're really excited about doing that. So
we've been working so hard to get
I know
there.
everybody's been curious and asking over the past couple of years, but we've just been kind of like holding back because of the cost involved. We thought we were getting ready to start on it, and then the prices were just exorbitant, you know. We didn't really like the experiences that we were having.
No.
So we said, let's just stop and regroup here and go another route. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and that's one of the goals for 2024.
But really,
we're not making any promises, but we're really hoping that we can get started on it.
Really good things happen though, because we had some rough patches when it comes to the design of our house.
Yeah.
And everything has changed now. Everything.
Yep.
And I think that it's for the better. And so like I'm happy with what we've gone through, just because I think it got us to the place that we needed to be. And you know,
I think we're in a good spot to start our talks now with the builders.
Yeah.
And trying to start a forward process here.
Yes.
But I'm excited about getting the pole barn up. That's one of the cool things about this area, is that they allow a lot of pole barns here for, you know, people that buy a lot can put up a pole barn and put their RV here. And I see it every time we come here. I'm like, that's what I want right there.
Yeah.
Babe, let's do that. Let's put a pole barn up and have a place for our camper to sit underneath out of the weather, and a place that it can sit at all the time until we hook it up, take it on the road. So I think that's what we're going to start with, and then be able to start on the house once we get where we can go out there in our Kodiak and start our development on the property.
Yeah.
That's the goal anyway.
I'm so excited.
I am too. I'm really ready for it. But in the meantime, we are really going to enjoy our vacation here on the beach, doing some barbecue, some good cooks, relaxing, chilling.
Doing a whole bunch of nothing.
Drinking some beers. Let's go walk down the beach some more. What do you think?
I think so.
We're going to keep our walking and enjoying the morning here.
This is the shell honey hole right here.
The water has come up. It's higher. I'm gonna get wet now. Here we go.
Right here? Oh, okay, well you nailed it.
I got it. I still got a little bit of water in my boot.
At least it's not a snake. There's a snake in my boot. Sorry.
It's only been, I don't know, 30 minutes. That water's come up a lot higher there. It's been a great walk.
It has been.
A great walk and talk.
Oh no.
Oh, the crab didn't make it, huh?
Didn't make it.
Nope.
But he's become food. Circle of life, I guess. I've
Circle
been trying to
of
pick
life.
up trash every time I come out here. I've only found 2 pieces today.
A piece
Pretty
of glass?
good. Piece of glass.
That's not good.
I don't want a kid stepping on it, so.
So it is New Year's Eve. We're out here at camp enjoying ourselves, trying to unwind just a little bit, doing some camp cooking, a little bit of drinking, and having a good time. So we want to wish all of our viewers, followers, everybody that enjoys the content a happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everybody. Let's cook some fish, babe.
Yep. We got some red snapper getting ready to go on the grill. We're making little foil boats, and then we'll put them on the little hasty bake.
Thanks for cooking.
You bet. This is what I like doing whenever I'm off work.
Agreed.
Camp cooking.
I have both cameras in my hand. My nose, it just was so bad.
All right, so itch break.
It's like intolerable. Hold on.
Itch break.
I'm sorry. One of the cameras is suffering right now. Okay, everything is fine now.
All right, you got it
We
now?
are back.
All right. Are you having a good vacation?
I'm having a wonderful vacation. It's better than I thought it was even going to be, this spot.
Yep.
And the beach just rejuvenates me. It's exactly what I needed to let go of work and get ready to start 2024.
It is awesome. Definitely a beautiful place out here.
Yes.
And couldn't ask for just a more beautiful day too.
Agreed.
On New Year's, sun's out. Man.
This
nice.
isn't even the last cook we're going to do today.
No.
I'm actually going to make something later, and so are you.
No, so lunchtime we're gonna have some grilled red snapper. So let's do it. lemon and herb seasoning.
By Abby's request.
It's her fave.
It is my fave.
It's a little windy, so I have to kind of work on my aim here.
This is silly, maybe, but Adam really likes to season things heavily, and it's taking me a little bit of time to get used to having things cooked that way. My mom always seasons things. Her food is absolutely delicious, but you season it twice as much as anyone else.
I guess that's what the barbecue guys kind of tend to do.
Yes, but I really have started noticing the flavors of the seasonings that you use because of that, and this is probably my favorite one.
Yep. So, Abby really loved, and it is really good, the lemon and herb seasoning. We found that we absolutely love this.
Yes.
On fish or seafood.
Agreed. And it's
we actually haven't tried it with other stuff, so we know with the seafood this is killer right here.
Yes. So I request it every single time. I don't want anything cooked any other way. That and the boats.
Yep. We're getting ready to put them on now.
All right, great.
Just little wood chips for some smoke. That wasn't a very good aim.
I think you did better than I would have. I would have gotten really nervous at the end. They all would have hit me. No easy way of doing that.
That didn't go very smooth, so.
So cut.
How about like that? Oh, there we go.
Done.
Get that one right there. All right.
I think you nailed it.
Yep. All right, there's our boats. It'll smoke a little heavily right at first, and then those wood chips will burn down pretty quickly. Let's let them cook. So this is the view, guys, right here from underneath the Kodiak awning. Just a gorgeous view of the beach. We've got some beautiful weather. I got a great camp, the camp kitchen set up over there.
I'm liking what's happening.
I do too. It's smelling good. So we just set some red snapper fillets on the little hasty bake. I put a few little wood chips in there just to get a little smoke here. We got our favorite boats, and that is already cooking in nice. So this is a really great view for a camp kitchen. Absolutely love this setup. We got our work table, our cook stove that is so universal. I have it set up for different ways of being able to use it. You can see I put the little hasty bake up there, or we'll cook a Dutch oven up there. We got the pit barrel over here for our, barbecuing and smoking. It's just wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, it's more than wonderful.
And the dunes there kind of just block the view of the beach, but all you got to do is just step up here where Abby's at, and there it is.
So when we're sitting in our chairs, this is what we see.
Yep, it is the perfect place for the door, because we can sit there in the evening with the screen door be open, and we get to kind of see the sunset out here and the beach. It's awesome.
Yes. Thanks for cooking, babe.
You're welcome.